Hello everybody, Tanush here. 6 Pokemon Go tips for the ultimate beginner. If you are not quite sure what a Pokemon is, this one's for you. Well, I was forced to make this video because the insanely amount of hype spreading around the whole freaking world regarding Pokemon Go, and this game has made sure I won't post any more YouTube videos. Well, I'm just kidding with you. If you're here, it's because everyone you know here is talking about one thing: Pokemon Go, the new iOS and Android game that is sending people outside in droves. But maybe you're not yet one of them because, well, you're not really sure what Pokemon Go even is. To those who grew up dreaming of becoming a Pokemon master, that feat seems unfathomable. Well, majority of us are 90s kids, right? Yet, the simplicity and viral popularity of Pokemon Go is catching the eyes of complete newcomers too. That's how it raced to be the top of the iTunes charts. After all, Pokemon Go appears to be gaming's latest crossover hit. For parents, grandparents, non-fans and others who don't quite get what all the fuss is about, here are 6 tips to clue you in. Number 1. Way to download Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is now available for free in the United States, Australia, New Zealand and Japan, with shortly releases expected in Europe and Asia. It will roll out to more regions in the coming weeks, but for natives of any of the above countries, it can be found on iTunes and the Google Play Store. Again, Pokemon Go is free to play, although there are opportunities to spend actual cash within the game itself. So all you have to do is press download to begin installing the game onto your iPhone or Android device. Number 2. How to start up the game. Once it's ready to go, you can start playing by selecting a Google account to connect the game to. Have a Gmail address? You should be good to go. If you don't, you can create one for free online before logging on to Pokemon Go. The other option is to create a Pokemon Trainer Club account, but that's for more dedicated fans of the series, so don't worry about doing that. The game requires you to be always connected to the internet in order to play, so if you're not on Wi-Fi or data, you won't be able to log in. The servers are currently thinking, so you may experience other issues trying to get your Pokemon Go game started. Number 3. How to play the game. The biggest selling point of Pokemon Go is that it requires you to actually get off the couch and head outside in order to play it. The game will walk you through this and make it abundantly clear. But for those who miss the directions, it relies on your phone's GPS signal in order to determine where you are and where the Pokemon closest to you are. That being said, to get close to Pokemon, you have to move your real physical human body. The avatar on the screen will move in accordance with your position within the world itself. To walk in Pokemon Go, you have to walk in real life. Once you figure that part out, you start moving around the map on the screen. Niantic Labs, a former subsidiary of Google and developer of the game, created the image below to help you understand what those little markers on the map mean. 1. Here, what the numbers are referring to in order. 1. The compass toggles the viewing direction in map view. You can switch between a north viewing direction and auto rotation, which follows your viewing direction. You can also rotate using touch gestures. Gyms. Number 2. Locations where teams train and battle Pokemon. Number 3. Pokestops. Locations where trainers can acquire items such as Pokeballs, potions and or eggs. Number 4. Trainer, your avatar. 5. Profile icon. That shows your progress and achievements. 6. Main menu. Access settings, items, your Pokédex, the shop, the Pokemon menu, options. Number 7. Nearby Pokemon. Displays wild Pokemon located nearby. We recommend you to check out my upcoming video how to guide for more information on what much of this means. If you are a total Pokemon newbie, you just want to concern yourself with the Pokemon themselves. Pokemon, the world's shortest explainer. In case your kids, friends or relatives haven't debriefed you yet, what you need to know about Pokemon is that they are creatures inspired by plants, animals and various other things. Each one has different attributes, skills and quirks. They can evolve into newer, stronger Pokemon with some training. In a Pokemon game like Pokemon Go, the ultimate goal is to capture them, all 151 of them, to add to your personal collection. Doing so makes you a Pokemon master. That's really just a vanity title, and it doesn't mean much in Pokemon Go. Still, that collecting aspect is what keeps people coming back to these games time and time again. Pokemon Go requires to actually get up off the couch. Let me rephrase that. How to find Pokemon? Keep walking around yourself in the outside world in order to find a Pokemon. The little pocket monsters will appear on the map once you stumbled upon one. The meter on the lower right handle alerts you to which one are close by. Excuse me. If they are still out, that means there are new ones for you to capture. Finding them can be tough, especially in more isolated areas. They tend to appear in grass, making Pokemon Go a good choice for a camping trip. Once you see on the map, tap on it. That will take you to a new screen where you'll see Pokemon in your actual surroundings. You can then take pictures of the monster for fun, or you can swipe the red and white ball at the bottom of the screen to try add it to your collection. This gets a little bit tricky, but try your best to aim your throw to the center of the Pokemon. Eventually, it will be caught. Essentially, you can just keep doing this until you are tired of walking. How to keep playing? The game must always be open for you to play it. It doesn't play in the background without you. That means you have to open it and log back onto your account if you signed out or the servers kicked out, that is, in order to get back to the game. You also have to have your phone screen on. Turn it on the entire time you're playing the game. This means it's time to get comfortable walking around the block with your phone out and your eyes glued to it. I have a feeling that this will be the least of your troubles in learning to play the game, however. Well, that winds up for my Pokemon Go special first video. I'm going to open a playlist in the future to enlighten you on Pokemon Go details. It's going to be fun shortly. It's like this new venture I'm taking on, Pokemon Go. Alright, till then, start playing Pokemon Go. The links have been provided, and if you're not from Europe or America, or and if in case Pokemon Go isn't in your country, don't worry, be patient, it's gonna be fun. Till then, stay tuned.